It's been almost 7 months since tornadoes swept through North Texas the day after Christmas. Now, many homes in Rowlett, Sunnyvale, and Garland were destroyed that day. An insurance company says it has closed 96% of claims related to that outbreak. But what about the remaining 4%? The Dallas Morning News watchdog Dave Lieber joining us now to describe where those people may be stuck. Dave, first of all, welcome.
Hi,
and let's start at the beginning. How do you wind up being one of those 4%, and what can those folks do?
Well, you know, it's tough. You get that tornado smacking your house down, and then the next thing, you know, you're dealing with a 6-month fight with an insurance company. And that's what happened to this wonderful man out of Garland, Texas, Mike Thompson, who's been writing me since the tornado. When I looked at his series of letters, I realized they formed a diary of how he had to deal with his insurance company for all these months. And he's a very intelligent, smart, witty guy, and I posted his diary in the newspaper at dallasnews.com yesterday.
Yeah, I saw the rundown of what he went through, and it was really unbelievable. Is there anything he could have done differently? Because he went through months and months fighting, and to, you know, good thing for him, he wound up winning in the end, right? He wound up with a good settlement. But what could he have done differently? What should other people know?
Well, he says, you know, you really have to know your contract really well, and you have to understand replacement value. But what he did that turned it all around for him was he hired a great lawyer who he calls Pug, short for pugnacious. And this lawyer went and read the contract that he had signed and found things in there that the insurance company was supposed to be paying, but, you know, he didn't know it until the lawyer pointed it out. So that was really one thing. A lot of people say you really need a lawyer to help you deal with the insurance crisis, but there's something else you can do, Mark, too.
And what is that?
Well, there's a job called a public insurance adjuster, and it's licensed in the state of Texas. And these are people that negotiate and fight for the customer on behalf of them with the insurance company. So they are on your side and they fight. And they're licensed in the state, like I said, and so they take a fee if they're successful. And most people have never heard of a public insurance adjuster, but Mike could have hired them too, but in this case, the lawyer did the work.
Okay, so the public insurance adjuster could be my Pug if I need somebody to help me out in a similar situation.
That's right. You just go to the Texas Public Insurance Adjuster Association and you look them up and you start to find people that way. And there's a lot of them out there, but very few people know that they exist.
All right. Well, we all know now, and we are all better for it. As always, Dave, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.